Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Nordcast Network. I'm Leblock James, and that's producer Tim. Tim, how we doing?
We're doing good. We're doing good.
And today, we're going to do our college football predictions. And we're going to go over the bracket entirety. And at the end, you're going to find out who we have picked to win the college football national championship. Nord 97 is not here because I've been informed. He don't know ball. Like I've been informed, he don't know ball. So
he in fact does not know college football like we do. So
it's just gonna be us for today. We're gonna go over every matchup. We're gonna pick our picks. We're gonna say what we got to say on each matchup, and by the end of this video, you'll know what's up with the college football playoff. Or either we're gonna cook or we're gonna burn down the kitchen.
Good chance it's the second option, but let's hope we cook instead.
Yeah. All right. Without further ado, why don't we just get into this?
Yep.
Let's start with. Where do you want to go from 9, 8, 12, 5? Just go up, down?
Yeah, we can do that. I like that.
For sure. Let's start with Alabama and Oklahoma.
The best. I don't think this is a hot take to say the best matchup of the first round. You had a rematch of, what was that week? Hang on.
That was late in the season. That was like in November. That was like 2 weeks before.
Yeah, November 15th. So we saw this get matchup a couple weeks ago. Oklahoma went into Tuscaloosa, took down the Tide, and Tide are looking for some payback. I think this game is going to be a lot closer than the last one anyways. I don't think Alabama's going to have the turnover issues that they had last time. At least if you're an Alabama fan, you hope they don't have the same issues. But yeah, it's going to be a good game. I think on a neutral site, I want to go with Oklahoma. My gut tells me Bama's not going to lose twice to the same team.
It's not a neutral site. It's it's in Norman. So it's not going to be a neutral site game.
I forgot about that. First rounds are on campuses.
Here's my thing with this. Oklahoma has proven to me time and time again that their defense is a very good defense. They got a great unit. You got great linebackers. Their pass rush is very good as well. I'm still a little concerned about their secondary. But they've proven time and time again that they can compete. They can play in these big games. Their problem is their offense is...
It's come and go.
It's come and go, exactly. So it's going to depend on John Mateer. If he shows up, Oklahoma can win this game. However, Oklahoma's also shown to me that they kind of own Alabama so far in SEC play.
Yeah,
that'd be fair to say.
Yeah, they beat them last year, beat them this year. It's kind of a fair take to say that, for the most part, Oklahoma's got Kalen DeBoer and Alabama's number. And yeah, I think a big part of this is: are we going to get first half of the season John Mateer, or John Mateer coming off an injury?
Yeah, and I got a saying here: fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
And I think, just because I think Alabama, they got walked in the SEC championship game. I don't see them ending this season on a law. I don't think they're going to lose this game. I think Alabama goes into Norman and wins a very, very close, tough game against Oklahoma. My prediction is Alabama's going to win this game.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat as you. Kalen DeBoer's, I feel like, in the same boat. I think he's coaching for his job. At least not to be fired from Bama. Because if they lose this game, he's out. He gone.
I wouldn't say he's...
To me, it seems like there's a rocky relationship between Bama and DeBoer as is. And now you have all the rumors of Michigan and that whole coaching situation.
Yeah.
Just feels like if there's a chance for Kalen DeBoer to leave, now that I say it, I don't know if Bama would fire him because I don't think they would want to make that payout.
Exactly. So I feel like even if Bama loses this game, I think he's pretty safe for next season. I think if next season goes bad, then I think we're talking about a firing. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Alabama to beat Oklahoma. I'm gonna do a score prediction here. I'm gonna say 26-24.
I like that. Kind of fits along with. Yeah, I think I'm leaning 27-23 or no 27-24. Just a little bit different than you. I think come down to like it'll come down to a kick.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're mostly at.
Yeah. So we're trying to make this as a consensus bracket. We'll tell you our main picks after. So, but this bracket we're going to do is going to be a consensus bracket for the for the network.
Yeah.
JMU is going to Eugene, Oregon to face off against Mighty Oregon, the Mighty Ducks. Not the Mighty Ducks, just the Ducks, but they're Mighty Oregon. That's how they. I would have been told they're called. So, but I think this is the biggest mismatch in playoff history.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say I can just do this now and we good.
Yeah, JMU's had a fantastic year under was it Bob Chesney?
Yeah, Bob Chesney.
Bob Chesney.
They had a great year. Nobody really thought they would be one of the playoff teams, especially the Group of 5 representative.
Mm-hmm.
They had a good year, but it's also going to be in that weird spot. You know your coach is gone. Are you going to give him your full 100% effort? I would if I were them, and I hope I'm right. But even then, even if they give their full effort, this Oregon team's too good.
They're way too good. Like I said, credit to the Dukes. They've had a fantastic year, but Oregon is just way too much. This is not a David Goliath situation. This is if Goliath was hopped up on the roids multiple times, was 15 feet tall, had 7 arms. It's a big mismatch, and I think just Oregon's gonna walk away with this one. I think they should be a 24-point favorite.
I'm looking at the line has them at 21.5.
Okay. I will put them.
To put this more simply, this game is probably going to be Louis Belt straight to ass.
Yeah. Like I said, I would love to see an upset here, but I don't see it.
No. I feel pretty confident saying this is the one game I'm the most confident in picking.
Yeah. Moving on. Miami is going to go into College Station to play A&M at Kyle Field. This one, I'll be honest, and you might think I'm crazy, I've gone back and forth on this game.
That makes two of us.
Okay. Because I've had brackets where I've had A&M winning, I've had brackets where I had Miami winning, and I'm going to tell you my thoughts right now. A&M, what are they known for?
High offense and not in choking in big moments.
Yes, I think the second part is what I'm getting at.
Choking in big moments.
A&M will always find a way to choke it away. A&M had a fantastic year. Marcel Reed took strides. Their defense was pretty good this year. They won in big moments, but then they go into Texas. Bitch slapped, essentially.
Yeah.
Left out of the college football playoff. And the Aggies only do one thing. They downward spiral. Now Miami has been inconsistent all season.
They have.
Yes.
Very true.
Yeah, yes, and they both beat Notre Dame. Miami also lost to SMU and Louisville.
Yeah.
This one, I think it's flip a coin, but I'm going to go off of what I would say the history is and what the narrative is. I'm taking Miami to beat A&M. I'm going to give them a score of 24-21.
See, I don't hate your thought process. I really agree with you because I think A&M is also known for choking away the big moments. My counter argument, Miami does the goddamn same shit. But they do it to a more extreme level. And Miami, on the road, I don't trust them in a hostile environment like College Station is, like Kyle Field. I think this will probably be their toughest game of the year to date, because I think because the Notre Dame game was at home. Their Miami's toughest road game, Florida State, and that wasn't a great and that's not a great Florida State team.
It's not.
That or Pitt, and yeah, they went on the road to Pitt, but like the last time they were in Texas, they lost to SMU. They got bad vibes going into Texas.
Okay.
I don't know. There's something about this Miami team that I just don't fully trust. And if it comes down to one thing, it's Carson Beck.
Yeah.
We know what Carson Beck does in the big moments, and I really feel like history's going to repeat itself here. I've got the Aggies winning this one, probably by a score of 31-28. I agree with you that it's going to be a very close game. Again, probably coming down to a kick, but I've got the Aggies winning.
So me and you are in disagreement. So we go to everyone's favorite trusty moment. I need you to pick a number between 1 and 10.
7.
I'll go 3 then. Give me a number between 1 and 10. 8.
Bang.
So by virtue of that, we're going to give it to the Aggies.
By virtue of the coin flip.
Yeah. Tulane at Ole Miss.
The not real head coach game.
Yeah, both coaches are not there anymore. Summerall's going to be coaching Tulane.
Summerall will be coaching the game for Tulane, but if you look at it, his Twitter bio, I'm not going to lie, is really funny. Because his profile picture is him, split down the middle. His hat is split Tulane, Florida. His shirt's split in half.
It's funny.
I love that he's embraced the fact that, yeah, I'm the coach of Florida, but I'm still at Tulane. Mm-hmm. I love that about him. He's been full on committed to Tulane throughout this whole process, and I think that could go somewhere, especially for this Green Wave team. This is another game where we have seen this matchup before. The problem is Ole Miss kind of throttle slapped him.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a closer matchup than before, but I still think Ole Miss is gonna take this one by 2 touchdowns at least.
Yeah. It won't be the 45-10 game we had in week 4. But yeah, I agree with you. I don't think Tulane has the athletes to compete with Ole Miss, which is one of the best rosters in college football.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it'll be more of a 2-score game than a 45-10 game, but
I do sense there could be an upset here. I don't think it's going to happen, but I feel this. If any game's going to be an upset, it'll be this one.
Yes, this is the one. If a G5 team is going to win, this is the G5 team that's going to win.
Yeah. My final score prediction, I'm going to give Ole Miss 38, Tulane 21.
Okay. I like that prediction around there. I think Tulane can put up some numbers, but at the end of the day, they just don't have the athletes to contain Ole Miss.
And now the bracket moves on.
For the quarters.
We have Alabama facing Indiana, Oregon. Yeah, in the Rose Bowl. I don't know those locations. You got to say them when. Oregon facing Texas Tech.
That I need to hang on. I can click on. That I need to figure out like where the everything's going to be. Oh, here we go. Texas Tech, Oregon would be at the Orange Bowl.
So, Miami. A&M facing Ohio State.
The Cotton Bowl. So, a home game for A&M.
It's a home game for A&M. Damn. Ole Miss, Georgia.
Georgia gets the Sugar Bowl.
That's New Orleans?
Yes.
Yeah. So, that I'll be split down the middle.
Yeah, that one. That's deep in the heart of SEC country. That's going to be 50-50.
Yeah. Starting with Bama facing Indiana in
Yeah,
in
let's
the
start with the
Rose Bowl,
Rose Bowl.
which both these schools are nowhere near. Schools are
No.
um. I had a before like weeks ago. I had a prediction here. That's gone now. I think this game. I think Indiana's going to take this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
originally.
sold. I am fully bought in on Indiana, Kurt Signetti, and Fernando Mendoza. I love this Hoosier team, especially after I saw what they did against Ohio State. The country doesn't give Indiana's defense enough credit for how good they actually are.
Yeah.
That front seven is one of the best in college football. They bullied Ohio State in the Big Ten title game. If you're doing that to Ohio State, you're going to do that to anyone. Yeah, Mendoza and the offense didn't have a great game, but I think they'll be better than that.
I will say Alabama's defense I think is a little underrated, but
I agree.
I think this is going to be. I think this could be similar to the Ohio State game.
Low scoring.
Low scoring game. Just not enough give. I think Bama's got the talent to beat Indiana. I think Indiana's got everything going for them right now, and I don't see them slowing down.
When it comes to it, I trust Kurt Signetti a little bit more than Kalen DeBoer right now.
I do want to point this out. The 1 seed, it's only been 1 year. 1 seed has never won a game.
The top 4 seeds didn't win a game last year.
Yeah, so none of the top. So I always say history repeats itself. Not this time. Give me Indiana 17-14.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think the only thing that could be playing into Alabama's favor is the extra week of rest that Indiana's going to have, and how will they be able to handle that?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the same thing for all of the top 4 teams going into this. Is how will these teams be able to handle the extra long bye? But Indiana, I'm fully confident in. I think this is going to be. I'm going to say 21-17 Hoosiers.
Okay. Oregon versus Texas Tech in Miami. The Orange Bowl. This one's interesting because I feel like these two teams are pretty evenly matched.
Yeah. And you and I have talked about this off camera. I feel like a lot of people are discrediting Texas Tech a little bit.
Yeah, because they're from the Big 12.
Yeah, and I will say when we made that first rough draft prediction, you and I discredited Texas Tech as well.
Yeah.
We kind of just picked Oregon to win and just went on from there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the more I look at it, it's the Texas Tech defense for me. That defense is good, and the last time Oregon went up against one of the top 5, top 10 defense in the country, it was Indiana. Oregon looked like crap, and they got bullied.
They did.
And I wonder if the same thing happens again. My issue with Texas Tech is I don't know if I trust that offense.
That's the thing. And Oregon's defense is pretty good.
It's still a good defense. The mismatch is between the offenses.
Mm-hmm.
Oregon, can score points. I don't fully know if Texas Tech can score as many points as Oregon.
But do you think Tech has the ability to contain Dante Moore?
That I also believe.
Okay.
This is going to be Dante Moore's biggest test to date. Of these quarterfinal matchups, this is the one where I'm really split down the middle on.
Yeah. Because I can see either of these teams winning this game. This is a tough go.
This is this is the biggest coin flip we've had so far.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip a coin. Your heads.
I really feel like when it comes down to it, I think the defense for Texas Tech is going to be too much. The more I think about it.
Yeah.
So
we don't go for that coin because I think I'm going to pick Tech.
Yeah, I'm leaning Tech fully for the defense.
Give me. I'm going to say this right now 21-20.
Yeah, unfortunately, the theme of these games that I've been saying, and it might be my phrase throughout this whole video, it's going to come down to a kick.
Yeah, like these two teams are really good teams. I see either or winning, but I'm going to take Tech right now just because of the defense.
Yeah, and it's not that I could see either of these teams winning a national title.
I could too. Yes.
Both of these teams are that good, and it feels like a discredit to pick a winner in this one because it's so split 50-50. Okay, now we go to the Cotton Bowl. Ohio State and A&M.
Here's my
for A&M.
Here's my thing with this. Name the most hostile environment Ohio State went into this year and won.
Michigan.
Probably Michigan. Yeah. They dominated. However, it's also Michigan. I don't know what it is. Usually I would pick Ohio State, but now that we're at the Cotton Bowl,
I get where you're going. We saw what happened to Ohio State last year after they lost a tough game. Ironically, to the same score of 13-10. That team got hot right after the loss and just bullied everyone.
They did, yes.
This Ohio State team is, to me, they're the most talented team in the country.
Okay.
Top to bottom, talent-wise, they are the best team in the country. I cannot see a way picking against Ohio State in this game.
And that's why I think A&M has an opportunity to pull it off, but I'm going to go with Ohio State.
Plus, we talk about A&M being chokers. Here's your letdown spot.
Yeah.
Big game in Texas.
In Texas, yep.
This is your letdown. This is the This is the prototypical A&M letdown game.
Yeah, pretty much. Moving on, we have Ole Miss and Georgia in New Orleans at the Sugar Bowl. And I don't want to sit here and say Ole Miss has no shot, but I don't see anyone beating this Dogs team.
No, this Georgia team is. This Georgia team's deep. This Georgia team has. I said Ohio State has the most talent in the country. This Georgia team is right up there with them.
Yeah.
They are uber talented. They have athletes everywhere on the field. I'm with you. Because I can see a world where I could see Ole Miss winning this game.
I could too, but I
don't see it happening though.
I think they're on a mission. Can someone get Ole out of here?
Yeah. Hang on. Let's get this stupid ad out of my face. That brings us to the semifinals, where
it's ironically because none of the buys won last year, and this year we have all the buys winning.
Yeah, no, we only have the buys.
So, and we got a really good slate of games here: Texas Tech, Indiana. I have no idea where these games are going to be.
So the game it'll either be the Fiesta Bowl or the Peach Bowl.
So,
and I've got money. I would put money on it right now. They're throwing Georgia in the Peach Bowl.
Yep. So.
Although maybe they wouldn't, so I think I would think they'd go against it for that reason, and they put Tech, Indiana in the Peach Bowl.
Yeah, because I got a feel if you take the Fiesta Bowl, Texas Tech is in West Texas.
Yes.
So that
really somewhat close to Arizona.
I wouldn't say it's a home game, but it's only a state over.
Yeah, you could have more Tech fans than. Indiana fan. And James, it's 2 states over. New Mexico is in between Arizona and Texas.
That's what I said. It's a state over. The state is New Mexico. Anyway, this is one. This is now we talk about that Texas Tech defense against this Indiana offense. That's going to be your turning point right there.
Yeah, because Indiana's defense is going to outmatch Texas Tech's offense.
Yeah.
Can Fernando Mendoza and can the Heisman winner have his big moment that he had And I would say this would be the second best defense he's played all year.
Yeah.
And we saw what he did. Granted, we also have to give him this. He was not fully healthy in that Ohio State game.
He was not.
Because that first play of the game, he took a shot and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And another reason I love Fernando Mendoza is he's like, yeah, no, it was just a good hit. That's football.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you. Somebody who just gets it. He's like, no, there was no penalty on that. Just a clean hit. I got rocked.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick Indiana here. I think it's gonna be a very close game, but
it's gonna be a very close. I'm riding this Hoosier train. This team feels like a team of destiny.
Give me Hoosiers. I'm gonna go 24-14.
Ooh.
I still don't trust the Tech offense this far.
That's the thing. I don't trust the offense.
Now, I'll be honest here. If we picked Oregon here, I think I would have picked Oregon to beat Indiana.
I would pick Oregon in a rematch, but
yeah. This is probably, I would say this was probably the most anticipated game up to this point.
Ohio State, Georgia.
Yeah. And
dare I say the winner of this game is winning the national title?
Maybe. But probably. And I'm taking the Dogs.
Really? Can these ads get out of my face?
I don't know. I think the Dogs are a team of destiny. I'm really high on Georgia. I feel like after that Alabama loss, they've just been bullying people.
Which is weird to hear you say as a Tennessee fan.
Yes, I don't like Georgia, but they've been rocking guys left, right. You saw that SEC championship game, right? You saw how they treat
fucking built the ass.
Alabama, yeah. This will be Ohio State's toughest test all year.
Stupid.
And that includes Indiana.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. This will be the toughest test.
Yeah.
As good as Indiana is, Georgia will be the biggest game for them.
Georgia's defense is elite. This defense, it might be
better than Indiana's.
Yes, it probably is better than Indiana's. I would say. Yeah. I'm going with the Dogs here. I think it's going to be a rough game for Sane if they've got to play the Dogs.
Yeah, I was going to say this will be his toughest test. Freshman quarterback especially against Kirby Smart. And I'm going to say it's going to come down to a kick. And if it's a game that's coming down to a kick, I'm not picking Ohio State.
Yeah.
I've seen that way too many times. I'm not picking Ohio State when you want to bet on a kick. So yeah, give me the Dogs, which gives us one hell of a natty.
That's a great natty.
Georgia, Indiana, in Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. So unfortunately for Indiana, this is a home
game.
This is a home game for fucking Georgia. Let's be real. Can these ads get out of my face?
You need to get the ad blocker, brother.
I do. I need the ad blocker bad.
This is going to come down to it. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Which would be so funny because all we've done so far through this is just talk about the defenses. And then it's nope, throw it out the window.
No, throw it out the window. I think this has been my pick at the start. I'm taking Georgia to win the Natty.
Indiana's been my pick from the start. All right. Get the coin.
Call it.
Tails.
Flip a coin. It's tails.
Hoosiers.
So for the network, we got the Hoosiers winning. But now we're going to go through our personal brackets and pick them. Is this your personal bracket? Is this your...
Yes. This would be my personal bracket.
Okay. My bracket is a little different, so I'm going to go through that right now.
All right. I will try to get out of this so we can...
Just hit something. Just click.
Yeah, we'll just refresh. Oh,
wow.
Crap. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, we can run through your we can run through your full picks. No, great, not this again. Here, full screen.
Chat, we're trying to give these today.
This is what happens when you put the unction in charge.
Yeah.
I thought Evan knew better the last time.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd be back at this again, so
He'll never learn.
technical difficulties show up a little bit. Just a little bit of inexperience, but we got this. There we go.
Okay. So, my picks are still Bama, Oregon. I'm gonna go with my gut and pick Miami here.
Alright.
And I'm gonna pick Ole Miss.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Alright. Indiana.
Yeah.
My bracket, I have Oregon winning.
Alright.
Ohio State, Georgia. I've got Oregon here over Indiana. I have Georgia, and then I have Georgia. Got the Dogs over Oregon. Now it's a little different. Just the only difference I have is I have just Oregon going to the Natty.
Yeah. You have Oregon and Miami. Those are the only differences.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be... And this all starts next week. It starts on Friday. Not next week. No, this starts Friday.
Friday. And I'll be working for the first game, unfortunately. I'll try and catch some of it when I'm on the breaks.
I'll try to get some of it after I get done coaching my youth hockey team. Yeah, that was our college football playoff bracket rundown and predictions.
Nordic 97 picked James Madison to win it all.
He did.
And
He's a madman, ladies and gents.
As we said before, say with me, he does
not know
no ball. Yeah, exactly. So, that's going to do it for here for the Nordcast Network. Appreciate you stopping by. Tell your friends. We'll probably do another picks once the first wave is done. I think you're gonna go 4-4-4. I might go 3-4. We'll see. I hope we get some upsets though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we'll probably make a quarterfinal prediction video just like this when the quarters come out. Or no, the quarters.
But yeah.
We'll probably make that video when that comes out. Yeah. Looking forward to it.
But yeah, until then, we will catch you in the next video.